Hello, precious friends. My name is Melody, and you are listening to Melody's Musings. I'm glad you stopped by today for a little positivity boost in your day. And today I have an article to share with you that I wrote a few years ago, in fact, many years ago, back in 2007. And it has to do with the subject of death and dying, which I know doesn't sound very positive or uplifting, but perhaps you'll be able to glean something that will help you if you're going through a time in your life where you have experienced a loss of some sort. The editors of this article put a little note at the top of the article that says, with the recent tragedy at Virginia Tech, this article hit home with us. Live your life to the fullest and spend your time wisely, urges Melody Ringo. We agree. This article is entitled, The Tyranny of Time. Time, as with many things in life, can deceive like a master illusionist. Losing 7 loved ones in 8 weeks can really do a number on one's perception of time. In retrospect, it hardly seemed real. Most shocking was the sad realization that 4 of the 7 loved ones were only in their early to mid-20s. Life was cut short suddenly, and most of them never saw it coming. Traumatic experiences like this one tend to cause those left behind to take a good hard look at their own lives, evaluating how they've chosen to spend their time up to now and how differently they might choose to spend it from now on. This has certainly been true in my case. My personal prologue to death and dying began last October when my father lost an 8-month battle with a very rare form of cancer. At the end, my 6 adult siblings and I took turns helping our mother care for him. A loving vigil we kept faithfully around the clock. As I sat by his bedside, I couldn't help but reflect on the past 32 years of our life as a family. All the memories, laughter, and tears. How precious were those years together, and yet how fleeting. Then, without warning, from February of this year through the middle of March, 7 more loved ones slipped from this earth, one by one. It seemed an excruciating burden to bear. Even so, I learned a life-altering truth in the midst of terrible grief. Time waits for no man, woman, or child. The life we live today can be gone in an instant. We sorely delude ourselves if we think we can take for granted the next moment of time. Often, we erroneously think that we have all the time in the world to live, to breathe, to love, and to dream. No longer will I take time for granted. The most profound result of this journey is that it spurred me to do something recently I have been putting off for the past several years, and that is to write my last will and testament. Morbid? No. Wise. Here's why. In the past 7 years, I have been blessed with 6 beautiful grandchildren, all of whom I love dearly. Time will never erase that love, even after I'm gone. So I have decided that while I still have time, I will create a legacy of wonderful memories and experiences for them to treasure for the rest of their lives. Suddenly, other subtle changes are emerging from my soul like tiny, tender seedlings that spring up after a drenching rain. For one thing, I'm determined to spend my time living out my dreams and using the gifts that I've been given to help, to motivate, and to inspire others, instead of just thinking about doing so. Procrastination, indifference, and foolishness have stolen way too much time from me that can never be returned, but no more. I will redeem every moment of my life from this day forward, fully aware that each day is a special gift. Each experience has a purpose. Each life that intersects with mine is something rare, unique, and to be treasured. Ultimately, time is what we make of it. So spend it wisely. I have additional thoughts that I'd like to share about death and dying, but those will come in future videos. So I just want to say thank you so much for listening today. I hope you were able to glean something out of that article that will be helpful for you. And I hope you come back and see me again soon. So, bye for now. I'll see you in the next video.